Hi YouTube, welcome to King Gaming versus Sun Gaming. This is game number 1 of the series. And this is the 8-man-8 bringing you this broadcast. Starting late in the draft, because why not? Probably makes the game a lot more interesting. Don't have to fast forward through it, I imagine. Sun Gaming looking to draft their mid. King Gaming looking to draft their position 1 farmer. Interesting that Sun Gaming bans out the Alchemist, so that's their last pick. Alchemist has been played more in the safe lane as of recently, with the change up to the bounty runes being those two being so close together. Huh. I did not expect a Phantom Assassin coming in. That means for Sun Gaming, yeah, I just don't know what Sun Gaming is planning to do with their lanes with the PA last pick. You could see anything from Beastmaster, PA, Tiny being that mid lane matchup. If I had to guess, I would say PA, just because she's going to be able to avoid the Razor just a little bit better, be able to farm with her dagger. Whereas Beastmaster or Tiny would get stuck under that static link. God, PA is just a really weird pick. I mean, she is buffed up by the Beastmaster. That additional attack speed really good for getting those crit chances on PA. But having that as your go-to pick in this situation. Okay, so I was completely wrong about that. OD looks like will be going mid for Keen Gaming, and Razor will be taking the position 1 farming role. Who knew? Dota's in a spot where multiple heroes can be played in multiple lanes, and that makes calling out these drafts just a little bit difficult for this scrub. But we'll just sit here, wait, twiddle our thumbs just a little bit while we wait to get into the game, which I hope you will enjoy. Got random YouTube music going on my phone. That way I am not blasting it through my stream. I think most of the viewers are appreciative of that. And that way I can post the videos on the YouTubes. Which is, as you know, just a series of tubes between you and me. Like most of the internet. Lots of lines being drawn by both of the teams. Looks like many plans are being made. As it is a 4-man smoke coming out from Keen Gaming. And it's going to be 4 versus 5 as a 5-man counter smoke. And it looks like they're just going to wrap around each other. That's actually really funny. Sun Gaming, 5-man smoke, wraps around. And Sun Gaming, all the way up here. Each team does this little dance as they try and get a good team fight. Obviously do like Keen Gaming's chance in a 5v4 situation. Not only that, they have plenty of right click and disable coming in from Sand King stun at level 1. OD, you're in trouble, man. Yeah, OD wisely goes back to his tower, and Keen Gaming actually will do quite well as far as bounty runes are concerned. Able to get 3. Puck getting 2 of those. Okay, so it's so ODC's tiny mid immediately teleports away. I guess Keen wants to put the puck against the tiny and OD against Beastmaster. Fair enough. So it's going to be puck here in the mid lane. Very good last hits coming in from him. Sand King getting pretty aggressive here. Able to get the stun onto one. Good deny coming out from the Shadow Shaman. And I do think King Gaming does have the laning advantage here, both in this top lane with Razor and Shadow Shaman. Once he gets a disable in on him, but in a 3v2 situation, obviously Sun will end up coming out on top. And this will probably be the lane to watch if we want to catch that first blood. As the Razor can't get too far forward here. Bane not leveling up his first skill as of yet. What's going on here? I guess Beastmaster trying to pull away the creep wave. And Earth Spirit trying to body block the creep wave. Kind of odd looking. Earth Spirit will be able to collect the 2 bounty runes here. Trying to go for that double damage, but it will be picked up by the Beastmaster. And Razor? Okay. Getting a little bit aggressive there, but we'll be able to just retreat. And okay. Puck able to bring down Tiny pretty darn close to low. Earth Spirit able to finish him off. So OD actually being an absolute beast against a Beastmaster. 16-8 versus a Beastmaster's 5-0, and this is in a 1v1 lane. Beastmaster should not really be this far off. I do believe should be able to at least call wild just a little bit more effectively in order to zone the OD out of the lane, but seems to be spamming the wild axes in order to get some last hits. Not sure whether I agree with that laning strategy. King Gaming is the Radiant. You see the KG by everybody's name on the Radiant. And then Sun's Gaming will obviously be the Dire after that. After you establish that. Oh! Good initiation coming in by the Sand King. We'll be able to bring him down. Static Link is currently off a cooldown. Roll in coming in. Oh, good boulder smash. We'll be able to trade 1 for 1 in the top lane. In the meantime, both Puck and Tiny just trading farm. In mid, Bane will be trying to make a rotation over, possibly just saving this regeneration rune. Decides just to take it. And okay, King Gaming. We'll get a good stun off onto the Sand King. First damage coming in from the Razor will be able to secure that kill. So Bane actually does pay for that small rotation coming in to the mid lane. Not himself, but his lane does suffer as King Gaming were able to. Okay, Puck dies. So rotation well worth it coming in from the Bane. ES so good. Oh, Earth Spirit. Yeah. Every time I see ES, I think Earthshaker. But yeah, he's one of, if not the best roaming position 4 in the game right now. My personal favorite would probably be Clockwork, just because I see him contributing to just about any game, no matter what. Whereas Earth Spirit is conditionally fantastic, but really you just have to have a player that's really good at hitting those skill shots. And those skill shots come in all the way at level 1. Whereas for Clockwork, his level 1 abilities are just run at the person in cogs, and he's still really, really effective just doing that. Teleport in, coming down bot. Does look like Puck did actually drop to the Bane rotation. Bane doing a pretty darn good job making things happen for Suns Gaming early on in this match. Thank you for the follow, CM Daniel. I do appreciate it. So this game relatively even right now. If I had to pick a favorite going into the mid game, I would have to say King Gaming. Definitely has. Yeah, King Gaming has multiple ways of starting a team fight in ultimately winning those team fights. Puck can blink in, Earth Spirit can roll in, OD can get at blink or force staff in Astral Imprison, and eventually, probably about 25 minutes in, Shadow Shaman will eventually get a blink dagger as well. Whereas Suns Gaming does have both Sand King and Beastmaster initiation possibility as Razor does come in, and yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to survive this. Odd Nightmare coming in from Bane, and they will end up getting the kill, but definitely not helped out by the Bane. Follow-up stun coming in from the Sand King will be able to drop their Earth. Nope, Earth Spirit will be able to roll away. Sorry I missed that follow, and I don't really know how to retrieve that if I don't see that live, but I do appreciate that. Random person who did follow. Razor working on his phase boots. PA also working on phase. Tiny possibly rotating top for some reason. Doesn't have a lot of mana. But maybe he's wanting to use the shrine. Oh, he's wanting to take out that stack. Okay, so already has 4 levels in tree throw. Quite a bit of cleave coming in on the Tiny. Wanting to John Roy 17. Thank you very much. Okay, ultimate used on the bot lane. Level 4 Shadow Shaman. Follow-up stun coming in from the Sand King. And Beastmaster Shadow Shaman able to get that kill. Invisiroom coming in on the Puck. Does have his Dream Coil available. Not sure whether he really wants to get too aggressive against the Beastmaster. Probably needs some sort of rotation coming in from a support. And there he has it. Coil is available. Beastmaster. Very long teleport coming in. Shackle will be able to secure that kill. So Tiny pretty darn stacked at this point. 55 last hits thanks to the stacks coming in from the Sun supports. Doing a good job of getting Tiny that much closer to Blink Dagger. Shadow Guard 1991. Thank you very much. Why no videos? Just because I am a very Moses Woody. Thank you very much. Basically, I'm a very new caster, and I don't have a lot of videos like at all. Like I've put some on YouTube, but other than that, this is just me casting random games just because I enjoy watching Dota, and really that's as simple as it is. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just having fun out here casting. Oh, Coil onto 3, or excuse me, onto 2. Very good job by the Puck, and it does look like Sand King will counter roar goes down. We'll be able to bring down the Shadow Shaman. And Beastmaster probably going to be chased down here by the Razor, who's is fairly low if Bane is able to get off a nuke. 10 wand charges coming out, But I do believe that Astral Imprisonment will not bring him down, but the additional burst damage coming in from Puck and will be able to take down that Bane. Gus Ba Dr. Ryan or something. Thank you for your for the follow. Your name is very confusing though. I don't read good. That's all I'm saying. Here to talk about Dota, not read. Think you guys are expecting just a little bit too much out of me. Shadow Shaman, almost level 6. Should be able to get that after leeching this last wave of experience. Beastmaster, 12 seconds left on his ultimate though, so Shadow Shaman will have to watch out for that, and will decide better of it, just try and hide in the trees, possibly soak some XP. Smoke rotation coming in from the PA and the Bane, probably not worth it. I mean, PA is your position 1. And as I say that, Razor will absolutely get caught out there. Daglets, thank you for the follow. But as I say that, they end up getting a kill on the, let's see, 3rd highest net worth of the Radiant side, so possibly making the rotation worth it for the Bane. Team fight coming in. PA trying to chase down the Earth Spirit. Good Astral Imprisonment will slow that down. Puck on the rotation, does not have Dream Coil available, but will be able to nuke down the PA coming in. Puck putting in mad work in the top lane. Double kill. Plenty of damage done by all 3 Radiant heroes in the top. Yeah, and Keen Gaming gets the first 10 kills. I know that is something a lot of people like to... Bra24, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate that. Shadow Shaman actually did use his wards here in mid. Not sure whether the Dire will end up trying to contest this. Sand King does have Epicenter available and is level 6. Quite a bit of ways from that Blink Dagger though. So while the glyph was burned, I think this mid tower will be going down here. It's only a matter of who gets the last hit. And Shadow Shaman actually ends up taking that gold. Bane hanging out here in the bot lane. Level 7. Doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate just yet. Surprised he's not trying to deny and or get last hits. Guess he's a little bit afraid of a Puck rotation / blink. Speaking of Puck, blink is very close to being completed, about 200 gold away, so Sun Gaming will have to watch out for that. In the meantime, Beastmaster may look to get aggressive here onto the Razor. We'll have to watch his ass, as if Beastmaster catches him, Razor is obviously dead with the burst damage coming in from the PEA, but has Shadow Shaman to back him up, so we'll be able to take some last hits under this tier 1 tower. Oh, Epicenter possibly coming in. We'll be trying to burst down the Earth Spirit. We'll be able to roll away, TP away. Nightmare not fast enough coming in from the Bane, and very well played by the Earth Spirit, able to get away from the aggressive movements coming in from Sun Gaming. Epicenter actually was used there, so unfortunate for them that they were not able to get a kill with that massive team fight ultimate used. How can you connect to the lobby? You have to pay like $1 or something, and then like, oh, hold on, Beastmaster Roar coming in onto OD. Oh, doesn't look like it'll end up ending well here for the Beastmaster. Ultimate is used by Bane, immediately dropped by the Puck, who's absolutely killing it here in the early game. And Keen Gaming, 3 down. Will it be 4? As Tiny is currently ulted by the Earth Spirit, and Puck aggressively blinking, not giving an F. burst down the Beastmaster. Can he go for 5? Okay, OD, calm your roll here. Stun coming in from the Earth Spirit. Oh my god. Okay, so That's why I was saying OD, calm your roll. Let Puck, who has 100% health, go in. OD getting just a little bit too anxious there and diving under a tier 2 tower, not able to remove that aggro from the tower, and ends up paying for it with his life. But Puck, let's take a look at Puck. 6-3 and 7, just he's the reason why King Gaming are winning this right now. And even though OD is at the top of the net worth charts, it's really just been because of the space that Puck's been creating. In the meantime, Beastmaster does have level 4 on Call of the Wild, so he can definitely push down any given tower with his randomly spawned beasts. But connecting to this, actually, I don't actually want to leave the game in order to show you how to connect to the lobby. But definitely you can find it on the Dota map. You just hit the live games under Watch Dota in the Dota client, and then go under tournaments, and then you'll be able to just search for it. But it's under a paywall, so you won't find it under the just regular live games tab. You have to go under tournaments and then pay the fee in order to watch it, which is like 99 cents. It's like 20% of a $5 foot long. Totally worth it, in my humble opinion. Toss is available. Earth Spirit will get caught out, and Bane better give Tiny this last hit as Earth Spirit tries to deny himself. Oh my god. Okay. Sand King able to get that kill, but he was really close to denying himself to neutrals. Beastmaster did end up falling to the OD in the bot lane. OD has his 4 staff, drums, working on completing a Hurricane Pike. What is going on here? OD getting very aggressive for some reason. I don't necessarily understand it. He's just farming randomly on the opposite side of the map. He doesn't have any support anywhere near him, and he just feels confident. Like, ... That's something you would see in a 3K match. I feel that OD is very lucky not to get caught out there. In the meantime, PA trying to bring down a tier 1 tower, but will get bursted down. Last hit going to the Astral Imprisonment coming out from OD. Tiny Invisurine chasing down a Puck, trying to be very, very sneaky. Follow-up stun coming in from Sand King will be able to net them a kill. Unstoppable 6 streak and 700 gold going into the pocket of Sand King here. And Shadow Shaman, yeah, buddy. Not sure whether this was the wisest decision. And Earth Spirit actually rooted by the Ancient Creeps. Not very lucky for him. Razor stealing damage coming in from Tiny will most likely be able to bring him down. 168 damage already onto the Razor. And Epicenter, along with the nuke coming in from Bane, will be able to turn it into a 3v1 exchange. 1,500 gold going into the Sun Gaming pocket. Pockets, very well done. Sand King just cutting out the wave here, working on his 4 staff. OD completed that Hurricane Pike. Looks like he is opting for a Lincoln Sphere next. Makes a lot of sense against Beastmaster and Sand King. Both very good stuns that you want a Lincoln Sphere against. Puck. Opting for an Aghanim Scepter rather than a Yule Scepter or a Lincoln Sphere. Honestly, with Puck, I do feel that you want at least one defensive item before getting your second offensive one. I mean, Blink Dagger first is pretty core. Same with Veil. But after that, you generally always either see a Lincoln Sphere or a Yule Scepter. Most often, Yule Scepter. especially against lineups with silences. And even without okay. Sorry, I did miss that, but Roshan does go to the PA on Suns Gaming. PA working on her Desolator, just trying to burst down folks as quickly as possible. Actually stopped off for the Mask of Madness. Not sure how I feel about that on a PA. I mean, she's already pretty squishy as it is, especially when you only go one level into the blur initially. And so, yeah, this is just a very, very greedy build-up coming in from the PA, who is currently 1, 3, and 5. Like, I suppose she's just planning on right-clicking creeps for a good amount of time before she gets levels. OD currently getting caught out by the Sand King. Epicenter is available, but it looks like Shadow Shaman will sacrifice his life for the mid laner. Well played by the Shadow Shaman. OD better give him a commend. That's all I'm saying. Shadow Shaman already 2,000 gold into the Aghanim Scepter there. And again, just really greedy items coming in from King Gaming. Shadow Shaman going straight into Ags instead of going Blink Dagger. Puck going straight into Ags instead of either Yule Scepter or Lincoln Sphere. What's Razor going for? Okay, at least Razor's getting something conservative. Going Sanj and Yasha to beef up straight into Lincoln Sphere. Or excuse me, BKB. So at least Razor, who's playing frontliner for King Gaming, is going to try and play his role effectively. Earth Spirit has Force Staff, another good conservative item that I do approve of. Probably will end up going for Blink Dagger next. In the meantime, Tiny has Echo Saber going into Assault Cuirass. Like, there is a whole bunch of magical burst damage coming in from King Gaming, and a lot of pure damage. Not sure whether Assault Cuirass is going to be the best choice. Beastmaster and Sand King actually did fall to a 4-man rotation coming in from King Gaming in the bot lane. Beastmaster, Sand King going down. Bunch of damage being done by the Razor. As I pondered Tiny's items, which I just really don't like. If you're Tiny in this particular game, I think you just try and get more and more burst damage, as opposed to trying to tank up with an Assault Cuirass. The Echo set for Tiny, the Echo Saber, the Blink Dagger all make sense, but I would have preferred something like a Silver Edge or Shadow Blade, just to get more burst damage and completely shut down either Shadow Shaman or Earth Spirit before a team fight begins. That additional armor isn't incredibly valued against anybody but Razor. Is there a smoke rotation coming out here? Who has a smoke? Bane does. So it looks like it will be a 5-man smoke coming out from Suns Gaming. May be able to catch out the Shadow Shaman here, farming up his Aghanim Scepter. And that's exactly where the smoke will end up breaking. Poor Shadow Shaman. Never even saw it coming. Roshan about 3.5 minutes from respawning. Or 3.5 minutes until it can respawn. There may be additional bonus time after that. Sun will be able to get a tier 2 tower off of that pickoff. So, looking towards late game, I would have to say that Sun Gaming actually have just a little bit better of a late game lineup. They do have 2 BKB piercing stuns, both with the Beastmaster and the Bane ultimate. Beastmaster actually getting caught out in the middle of the jungle by Keen's Gaming. But Sun's Gaming, I do think, do have a slight edge in the late game, just because of the 2 BKB piercing stuns. Since Tiny is going the Assault Cuirass build, he will be able to scale very well into the late game, be extra tanky, be able to hit very hard, very fast. OD trying to run away. Sand King not actually going to try and chase. And it's, oh, good blink coming out from Ice Ice on Sun Gaming. Boulder Smash will miss too. But he will immediately roll back in. Good silence coming in onto the Sand King. Puck blinks in onto the Bane. Will be trying to burst him down. Able to do so. Astral Imprisonment is on. Yeah, is onto the Tiny. Able to burst him down. PA on the retreat with the burst damage coming in from Razor. Will be able to tick her down. Very well played by Keen. 3-0 trade coming out into bot lane. Shadow Shaman wards will be able to bring this tier 2 tower down eventually. And Keen actually looking for a little bit more, and why not? 2 of the Sun cores down. Good blink coil coming in from the Puck. Ultimate is available on the Beastmaster, able to isolate the OD. PA should be in relatively quickly. OD able to Astral Imprison himself, trying desperately to escape. Nuke damage coming in from the Beastmaster. Wild Axis will be able to bring down the OD. Puck, good blink into the trees here, will be able to survive. For those of you that don't know, if you're not a Puck player, if you hold Shift and the Blink Dagger, you're going to be able to get out of the Sandstorm 10 times out of 10. Even if the Sandstorm is right on top of you when you're phase shifting away. So, Puck, obviously, knowing that mechanic, considering he is a lot better at the hero than I will ever be, and able to get away from that dangerous situation. Rotation coming in. Oh, Sand King missing his blink. And Earth Spirit just able to roll away. That rolling boulder has got to be nerfed at some point. Just being able to use that pretty much constantly. 5-second cooldown, pretty much OP, or 4-second cooldown. It's kind of like the 3-second or the 3 charges on Mirana Leap. Just a part of a hero that I find really annoying, that I don't approve of. Because I don't play Earth Spirit or Mirana, I will complain about this until it is nerfed. PA working on her BKB here. About 1,300 gold away from that. Bane has Ether Lens working on Force Staff. Beastmaster has Necro 3 up, working on Blink Dagger. Tiny, on the other hand, working on Heart next. So Tiny is just saying, okay, I'm going to be a frontliner, and I'm going to survive. Already has 30 armor, now working on getting additional health. Not sure how much I agree with that, as Razor will say, okay, Tiny, you can survive, but I'm going to steal literally 300 of your damage. So it's going to be up to Kiji Gaming, or excuse me, Sun Gaming, in order to force staff the Tiny away from Razor whenever he does get that static link up. Lincoln's completed by OD, working on Chivas. Wouldn't mind seeing a Blink Dagger on him, honestly. Just be able to catch out the back lines of Sun Gaming. As Shadow Shaman Oh god. Shadow Shaman had this exact set of wards, or exact set of items, I'd say 8 to 10 minutes ago. Probably, yeah. So, he's definitely slowed up in his item progression. His greedy item progression. As he did go for Axe first. Good initiation coming in on the Sand King, able to silence up. But Earth Spirit will eventually go down. Ultimate coming out onto the Razor. BKB used by the PA. Coil will stop the ultimate coming in from Bane. But Puck will sacrifice her life in order to get that stun off. King Gaming should be on the retreat here. PA looking for more. Will be able to isolate the Phi support and bring him down. Puck, questionable buyback coming in. I guess he is trying to secure that top tier 3 tower. Not wanting Tiny to burst that down. OD thinking better of stepping outside of the base with his 2 supports down. Probably a wise move. And Sun Gaming will use this free space that they've got in order to take down Roche. And they absolutely destroy it. Medallion of Courage on the Beastmaster as well as the Desolator. On the PA means that they take down Roche at lightning speeds. Much faster than King Gaming are able to react to it. I don't speak Russian, by the way. If you're trying to speak Russian in chat, be like... But it makes sense that there's a bunch of Russian people in the chat. Just because it is that time of day. And it's like 4:30 in the morning where I'm at. So, can't imagine there's a whole lot of American viewers watching at this point in the night. Unless they're degenerates like me. But Age is currently up. Tiny, very close to his heart, about 1,000 gold away from his heart. And Sun Gaming feel perfectly free in order to take that tier 2 tower. And there's no way Keen will end up defending it unless they get a pick off first. Which it looks like they may end up trying to smoke here. Smoke is on Earth Spirit's inventory. And that's exactly what they're doing. Able to catch out the Sand King. No blink on the Shadow Shaman means he's just gonna sit there and get wrecked. To start this fight, BKB used by the Razor. Ultimate secured by the Bane. Astral Imprisonment finally saves the Razors from that ult. And it is a 1-for-1 exchange so far. Both 5 supports. Ooh. Yeah, Puck completing her jaunt there, probably not wise. Oh my god, this OD putting in the massive right clicks and force-staffs himself back into the epicenter. Questionable plays coming in there. Lincoln Sphere will be able to block the stun coming out from Sand King. P8 trying to right-click down the OD will be able to do so. And OD probably did significant damage in that team fight, but force-staffing herself back into the epicenter probably was not the wisest decision. OD at 6,200 damage, PA at 6,800, 1,800 gold going towards Sun Gaming. And it looks like they will be able to push down and at least get 1 tier 3, possibly 2, or possibly Rax. Razor does buy back. Not sure what he can do against 3 on the Sun Gaming side. Possibly looking to... Okay. Just able to zone him out with the ultimate. Good stun coming in. BKB used by the Razor. Or excuse me, by the PA. Able to stun lock the Razor. Razor with the dieback. And Sun Gaming. Ooh. So Sun Gaming definitely able to secure 1 laner axe. We'll actually go for 2 here. And like I was saying, Razor was getting very ambitious going forward there into 3 from Sun. Puck and OD have definitely been the main contributors to these team fights. And Razor's just been there up front to tank Bane ultimates. And that's Megas. Ouch. Keen Gaming losing the first game of this series quite convincingly. And I think we should be seeing Fountain Diving relatively soon. But OD will just end up trying to chase for one last kill onto the Bane. Good game has been called by King. And that will be it. I will be trying to cast the next game in the ProDotaCup series. But in the meantime, I'm just going to turn into a random 7K pub and then just follow it around. But again, I will be casting the next game in the ProDotaCup series. Probably won't cast the random pub, but I will manually control the camera for you folks. GG. Clockwork trying to get an initiation off. Thank you for the follow. Indy Lieb. I'm just trying to make sure that there is going to be a second game in this series, as I'm literally just a random dude that's been tuning into the Pro Dota series. So it looks like it is a best of 3 series against Sun Gaming versus King Gaming. So I will be casting all 3 of those.